Go. Thank you for joining me today. We're going to paint spring tulips. This is an open studio invitation to everyone who joins us today and also watches the video later. I'm going to be doing quick sketch tulips, and there's some poppies in there in the mix, and show you my favorite drawing techniques, and then go in and have some fun with mingling color. You are welcome to paint from your own photos. You could watch, you can follow along. Maybe, if you're new, just draw a couple tulips. And if you want to go for it, you could totally outdo me. At the very end, we'll do a couple group shots. We have multiple pages, so I'd like to get that at the end. I'd love to get as many as I can, and we can create our own field of tulips. These tulips, along with the ones behind me, are from a place called Ashton Gardens in Salt Lake City area. They have a tulip festival every year, and it's absolutely spectacular. Unfortunately, this year we've had hot and cold weather, and I think it's been a little hard on them. So my pictures are from last year, where I met up with Sharon and we went and painted in the gardens. Anyway, let's get to it. I will show you a few pages from my journals at the end, and we'll just move along. Feel free to ask questions, like I said, or you can put them in the chat, and Nikki will keep an eye on that for me. Thank you, Nikki. So I'm going to take myself off, and here is my palette. Some of you have never painted with me. Some of you have been painting with me for years, and I'm just excited to have you all today. This is a Heritage or Mielo palette. I've been using it for years, and my colors are all Daniel Smith watercolors. Next week, I'll be doing a demonstration with Daniel Smith, and you'll have another free event you can attend. And I will be sending out that information link to this recording. All right.
Tell us what day, please.
Next Friday.
Thank you.
At 10:30 Pacific time.
Great, thank you.
Thanks, Diane. I don't know everyone's voices, but I do know Diane's for sure.
Yes. Cindy, there's a question from Beth. Where or how are we able to see the recording? She asked.
I will send a link out by email. And I will be putting this on my YouTube and in all my programs. So I'll make it as easy as I can for you. All right, today I'm going to be painting in a new journal that I have. I have a variety of journals, and I have not tried this one. I love to travel and do my watercolor journals on the road. Luchetti True Flat Sketchbook, and I can't recommend it yet because I haven't tried it. So we're going to give that one a try. And I'll show you the other sketchbooks. Then could you pin your Cindy's camera? Is everyone seeing the main screen?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
You'll need to do that on your own.
Yes.
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 Okay, good. Look at all those thumbs up. Okay. So if you go to speaker view, you should be able to see it just fine. All right. Pens. I like these Faber-Castell ink pens, size 0.3 is my favorite to draw with. I haven't even pulled it out yet.
This one's dead, so if you have a spare.
Oh, I have spares. Let's see. 0.3. Try that one. 0.1, 0.3.
Yeah, this one's brown. It's great.
So what often happens, this one's good. This is black. And there's brown if you want to try brown. It's a darker brown. One thing that's really important before you start painting on your drawing, before you even start drawing, if you have a different kind of pen, make sure it's not going to bleed. So get some water on it. And I've had so many people that have done a beautiful drawing and then it bleeds all over the place. So just a little test. And if you don't have one that isn't going to bleed, if you don't have a good one, then it's almost better to use a pencil than a pen that bleeds, unless you want that effect. So I've sized this down, as you can see. And my plan today is to draw with a pen with continuous contour line drawing, and I'll show you how that works. And almost kind of make a bouquet of these. I'm not going to draw them just the way you see them. And you're free to pick and choose. And like I said, if you're new to this, just draw maybe one or two. I'm going to see how many I can get into a group in the time that we have, and then get to the painting stage. Awesome. So when I get a new sketchbook, and I don't know where this one's going yet, but I often will paint in the very back. And what I like about this sketchbook is you'll see there's no stitching. You see that it's glued, and every page is like a spread. So I don't have the stitching in the middle like my regular journal. See the difference? This is, and I love these, this is the Edger Lab Perfect Sketchbook. And it has Fabriano paper. This paper is different, but it's pretty thick, so I think it's worth a try. And maybe I'll do this over here. Yeah. I can just put everything where we can see it. Okay. We don't need this right now because I'm drawing. There we go. Now with continuous contour line drawing, I put my pen down and I just keep going. And I'm going to be drawing the flowers first, the tops of the flowers, and then I'll type the stems in. So this is where you can pick and choose what you like. And I really love the poppies. I know I said tulips, but these are poppies. And they were just tucked in and around the tulips. So what I do, and I welcome you to pick up your pen at any time and start drawing. And don't worry if you can't keep up with me, just go at your own speed. What I do is I look at the outside shape. And once I learned this, it really helped drawing any subject. There we go. So I've got the outside shape. Then, and I'll do this one flower at a time so I can really focus on my drawing. There's the inside, the general cut of the poppy. Sorry about my voice. It seems to be coming and going right now. And then right in here, we've got the, what do you call this? The stamen or the pistula? I get them mixed up right in here. So what happens a lot of the time is we think we know what a poppy looks like, and so we just go for it. But if you're drawing, look at the picture more than at your paper, and you'll start noticing details that give it a little more character. You know, there's some ruffles in there. So this is the character of the flower. I can add that in. I started with the simplest aspect of the flower, that outside shape, and then I built on it. There we go. And here's another one. So look where that connects, and that's about here. And I'm going to go ahead and draw the second poppy. It's just like a big cup. There we go. And it comes down and up again. Really simple. Let's see if I can bring this down just a little bit more. All right. Well, what else is there? There's another layer. Now, once you get into drawing organic shapes, I find it so relaxing. So don't worry about getting it to go perfectly. Just enjoy the process. And there's a stem, but I'm not putting the stem in. Just leave it be. You can always add more lines if you want, just like I did here. Sometimes I'll add a second line to give it that ruffled edge with character. And it also kind of hides any defects. We get really particular when we're drawing sometimes. And when you do this, it just takes it all away. There we go. Okay, some tulips. I like that one. This is where I'm making my own arrangement. So let's say you get a bouquet of flowers and you decide how you want to put them in the vase. And I've got this wonderful tulip right there, but it's the exact same height as the poppy. So rather than have it end right there, I'm going to move it down just a little bit here, and maybe would like it to overlap a little bit. So look, I'm going to add a little bit more to my poppy. And instead of making it this height or that, I'm going to put it about right in the middle. So I'm always thinking about placement as if you were doing your own bouquet of flowers. You think about where you want to put those, how they land. You know, if you rotate it, are you happy with a certain view? So there's my main shape. And let's put this in. I can't believe we have 219 people here today. Thank you so much for coming. Yes, next week, I'll be demonstrating with Daniel Smith. And the next week, well, actually, in a few weeks, and I'll let you know, I have a demonstration with Palette Exchange. So it's the month of demonstrations. There we go. There's a tulip. So there are 1, 2, 3 different heights. And so far, drawing on this paper is pretty good. I will give it that. Oh, here's a tulip. I like this one. It's not going to overlap that, but I do like its placement. So once again, I'm just drawing the outside shape. And as much as I can, I keep my pen down. So I don't have a lot of little sketchy marks. I have a nice, smooth, flowing line. Wow, Mom. She's doing really good. We're both kind of busy going 10 different directions at once, people. So it's really great when she can come over and paint with me.
Cindy, Laura asked if what paper.
Oh, what paper is in it? Yeah, I think it's like 220 pounds, but they don't say what it is. It's not like the other one that has Fabriano paper. So, but he's brand new. He's made about 5 different prints of these Luchetti sketchbooks, and I'm just trying it out. But I'll write him and ask him what it is after I test it, if I really like it. So good question. All right, here's some lines. There's another tulip. Okay, so I didn't want to have these really tall stems of poppies sticking out, so I'm going to move this one up right there and maybe center it right in here, not right below this one. I want it off a little bit. And once again, I'm just drawing the outer shape there. So this is how I see everything. People, buildings, mountains. I look for the big shapes and then I work my way into the details. See, and there's a little edge there. All these are starting to come together just fine. They're not perfect. We're not going for perfect. We just want to have a nice experience. There we go. And enjoy it. There. Let me bring that down. So I look for some details in each of those tulips. It's a big hole right in the middle. Maybe I'll put this one like that. Look, I can rotate this and choose that one. Like I said, you don't have to put the flowers in exactly the way you see them. So when I'm on location and taking pictures or painting, I look around for what's there. There may be a flower pot that I move or a person. You're not limited by what you see or where things are. Let's see, that kind of goes like that. There, now I've got a nice grouping. They are kind of lining up, but I want to add more. So, but that, oh, this one's nice. Go ahead and get that drawn. So I'm putting my finger. Well, I thought I there. Putting my finger where I'm drawing so that you can see which one I'm looking at. Now this one, I'm going right into it. And that's okay too. You're ahead of me over there. Now you don't have to put this many tulips in. Change it up. however you'd like. Okay. And you'll find that you have one that's probably your favorite. But don't get too particular about it, because once you put paint on them, they all turn out just fine. I like this red one over here, or a hot pink. I think I'll get that in and let it be tucked in behind. Now, like I said, you could just draw one flower. So whatever you're comfortable with and whatever you want to include is great.
Shield is the #1 auto protection company in the country, and their administrators have paid out more than $1 billion in auto.
Know what that is? Mute all. Things happen. It's okay.
Is that paper more like hot press or cold press?
No, it's cold press, and it's a little rough. It's interesting. We'll see how it works when I actually paint with it. Good question. I usually use Fabriano 140-pound cold press paper. It is my all-time favorite. If I'm painting one of my important master paintings, I use the 300-pound soft press. And that's fairly expensive. But boy, it's worth it if I'm painting a big painting. It's really heavy. Now, this paper is about 240 pounds, so it's quite a bit heavier. How am I making it all the way around? There. I'm starting to think we're getting close to the number of paintings. Now, this has a lot going on, and it'd be really easy to just sort of get lost in there. So I'll add the lines. What's nice about drawing with a pen is that you just accept what happens, and the pen is doing a lot of the work. So you don't have to paint piece by piece, petal by petal. You can just throw some color on there and enjoy it. There. Now this year, I'm going to Scotland. I have a drawing already in my Scotland sketchbook. I'll show you that. And Provence. This may end up being my Provence sketchbook, if I like it. And Sicily. Oh, there's one room in Sicily. Those others are all full. And California, you see those in my newsletters. We have a river cruise coming up, and more next year. Okay, so do I have an odd number? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes. Odd numbers are better than even numbers. And I want this to be kind of organic and free-flowing. I like that one. I know I put it here, but I could still put it. Oh, that's what I need. I need a little bit more. Right over here. An odd number is always good for anything that you're painting. Trees, people. Throws the balance off. Asymmetry is more interesting than having everything matched up. There. There's that, and maybe I'll put one more over here. This one. There we go. Just a few flowers are fine. You don't need to draw them all. I just wanted to show you over and over again. Just keep it simple. There we go. Now I'm going to put in the stems. So I have to think, well, what's in front and what's behind, right? If you save the stems, then you don't have to worry about it. You could have a stem in front of something else, but most of these stems are going to be tucked in behind. There we go. I put a leaf in now and then. You see this stem coming down. So it's a bit of a puzzle, but it all works. Go. And that leaf is in front of that stem. I can't wait to see what everyone draws and paints today. There we go. And when I was in Giverny a couple years ago, there were some beautiful books with just wonderful drawings and paintings of flowers. And I noticed, oh, they don't have to be attached to anything. They can be your own design. You know, sometimes we think, well, I need to put it in the vase or put the ground in or the sky. This is just meant to be a study of your own design. And that's why I wanted you to draw today rather than just provide a tracing like I often do in my programs. So in Quick Sketch, I do push drawing quite a bit or encourage it. There we go. So what'll be fun is at the end of this, seeing everybody's designs. There we go. This one. So this is just a vignette. I'm not putting in the ground, just putting the flowers. It's a few leaves. And I'm connecting everything together. So nothing is off by itself completely. There we go. And it's 30 minutes after. So I'm hoping that you at least have one tulip drawn. That'll be fun. There we go. And so you decide, where do you want to have a petal here and there? I think all of my tulips are connected to something. I do like this one leaf right here that's kind of coming out. There we go. Then you decide, do you like how it's going in and out? Do you find the passageways in between some of the flowers interesting, the gaps, connections? It's totally up to you, but I think it's fine for now. Good. That looks really good. All right, so the next step is painting. And so I'll give you a few tips on that. Go ahead and take a minute to review your drawing. Make sure you've got everything in there you want. Remember, you can double up on some lines if you want to give them more character. I think I want another leaf right there to just tuck it in behind. There we go. So now what I'll do is this will be fun in my journal. Sometimes I'll write around the edges. I like the shape, or I could find something else over here that I could include. I think these tulips could be growing anywhere in Provence, right? Even though there's Salt Lake tulips. Okay, let's get everything set up. It's quiet. I'm so used to having people talking. It's okay to ask a question. Let's see. And there. Pull this up a little bit higher. There we go. So you can see my whole palette. These colors are Daniel Smith watercolors, and I've been using the same basic colors for all of my workshops for at least 10 years. I do sometimes will add another color into my palette that I want to use. So for instance, next week I'll be using that Lunar Earth and Buff Titanium, which are on my list. But these colors have done very well for me for many years, painting just about anywhere. This is a little Derwent squirt bottle. It's kind of handy, but it runs out of water. I have 2 water containers, and I like to collect these containers when I'm traveling. My brush, right now, my favorite brush is the Rosemary 304. I've been getting along with that really well, and I do like the, let's see, Daniel Smith brushes. I have so many of them. Where is it? I'm gonna grab one of these.
That's mine, I think.
I know.
Is it the right one?
Yeah,
Okay.
Daniel Smith, 311 is, no,
Here's the 311.
this is the Dynasty.
Okay.
311 black gold. Good one. You want to try one of these?
I'm good with my
Okay,
311
brush. This is a size 2, and they're pretty reasonable. They're made in England, and I'll probably be buying more at the Plain Hair Convention. And gosh, when is that? In 2 weeks. That will be in Branson, Missouri. So if you are going, let me know. We'll meet up and paint together. It's a good idea to have scrap nearby. And just a few quick tips. There we go. I've got my paper towel, my water bottle, water container, and let's see if I can move that down just a little bit more. You can see. So when I put my brush into the water, I dab off on the edge, and that way I don't have too much water in my brush. And that is a key aspect of painting. And when the water gets dirty, I have another water container near. So the biggest thing I want you to think about today is varying your colors. So if I have a yellow tulip, I don't just paint yellow. I will paint maybe some quinacridone gold in there, or even a touch of orange. There's new gamboge. So the tulip can have multiple colors in there, and that was wet on dry. You can also paint wet on wet. So I'm just going to put a spot of water down. And let's say those rose-colored flowers, I could have rose, but I could also have some violet and even a touch of lavender in there. So with each flower, think about varying your colors. This is wet on dry, this is wet on wet. And then these are more violet, so I'll add lavender to my rose, and it kind of gives me this wisteria color. Rose. And see, this one goes more towards the rose, and I could even add more. And this goes more towards the violet. So there's lavender, rose, and the two mixed together. That's all we're going to do is paint our flowers, but vary the color. And what's really nice is that you are working with 3 different types of flowers, or you can change the colors, but with every flower, all I ask is that you really try to vary your colors. So I'll start again with my daffodil. This is wet on dry. And my consistency is kind of like skim milk, or I call it coffee or soda. You know, it's watered down. So you don't want it to be too thick, or you end up with a painting that isn't translucent. By having a thinner mix, you can create beautiful luminous paintings. So I used some lemon yellow, quinacridone gold, and I think I'll bring in my new gamboge. So with each flower, just think about changing it up. What can you do to change it up a little bit?
Cindy, I think Jane just joined. She asked if they'll get a copy of the recording.
Yes,
So Jane just joined.
yeah, we will update this, upload it and onto YouTube and in my programs, and we will send you a link by email. So if you're on my mailing list, you'll get that link. There we go. Here's some new gamboge. I tend to like new gamboge is a little brighter than quinacridone gold. I tend to use new gamboge in my flowers a little bit more, and then green or quinacridone gold is great for mixing in your greens, varying your greens. Now, often I will put a little bit of color down the stem of the flower that it's connected to. There we go. I say that a lot. Where did that come from, Mom? There.
I'm not getting any sound.
Oh, you're not? Can you hear me, Natish? I think that was Natish. Other people can hear me. Sometimes, can you hear me now?
Yes, we hear you.
So if you don't have sound, Nikki, can you put that in the chat? You need to go into your settings And make sure your computer is turned on for sound. I had the same problem when I started the meeting. I wasn't getting sound either, and it was the fact that my microphone was turned on as my sound. Okay, this is quinacridone rose and lavender. It's that wisteria color. And I'm still painting on wet on dry. And here's even a little bit of my rose of ultramarine. So you get to experience a lot of my colors today, even though I'm just painting 3 floral colors. I'm changing it up quite a bit as I go. And don't feel that you have to follow the lines. You can go in and out of those shapes. This one, I think I'll paint wet on wet. And maybe give it a little more rose. See that? Rose in the middle. A little bit of the violet on the outside. And let it just do its own thing. Here's one. I like the wet on wet. This paper's okay. I'm getting along with it. I do like that rose, putting the rose down first. So each time you paint, it's a bit of an experiment to see what your colors are going to do, what mood you're in. Now, with this, I'm going to squeeze out my brush and lift out some paint. So that gives me a little bit of light. There, if you do it right away, it should work fairly well.
Cindy, this is Julie. I'm behind. What colors are you using on with the pink? Thank you.
Oh, sure. I'm using quinacridone rose, lavender, and rose of ultramarine.
Okay, great.
Yeah, thanks for asking. So these two are wet on wet, and these were wet on dry. Now, maybe you want to move paint a little bit. I like to fill up that white. If you let it dry, you can gently lift or move the paint around. Like I wouldn't mind getting a little light on the edge of that petal. There we go. Now I'm finding with each flower I do, I like one more than the other. Right now, that's my favorite. And that'll change, but it's interesting to see that as you're painting, what stands out to you. This flower I'll do partially wet on wet and partially wet on dry. I want to do just this section back here. Now remember, these flowers lean more towards the violet. So I don't want to go too rose because that's what these are. And here's some lavender. Ooh, wet on dry. What time is it? Oh, keep moving. I was hoping to do this all in 1 hour. Keep it fairly short. But I think painting time will be about an hour. There we go. That definitely leans more towards the rose. And then I add a little lavender to it. And there we go. I'm not doing my super fine art detailed flowers like this. This is when you really get involved petal by petal in the flower. This is more of a quick sketch spontaneous experiment. I think I'll get this wet. Roosevelt to Marine. So I'm just sticking with 3 basic colors in each of these. But what I find with a lot of artists, they just say, oh, that's a green stem or a pink flower and everything's pink. But you want to vary those colors while you're in there. Always vary whatever's part of the painting you're in. And remember, you can lift, rinse, squeeze out the color, and I'm going to lift out some of that paint while it's wet. You can get some of it while it's dry, but if you get it while it's wet, especially with these soft flowers, that's kind of nice, a nice way to go. You can even add a little blue to my rose mix, lavender mix, and get a darker color. All right. Okay, these are pink flowers. And this is such a big one. I'm going to wet this flower. And my water's got a little bit of violet in it. That's okay. So pretty simple. I added a little bit of red to my rose. This is cadmium red. And when you add a little bit of red to your rose, it just takes it to a deeper red, like a scarlet red. And I put water down first, so it's nice, wet and wet. And that changes the color a bit from what we have over here. It's going to make it stand out. So next week for Daniel Smith, I am painting a version of the canyon painting that went to China. And
Cindy, is that going to be Friday, May 8th?
yes, 10:30 Pacific time.
Okay.
And I'll get the word out about that. And I'm traveling quite a bit, and I just wanted to get something in for all of you. If you're here for the first time painting with me, put it in the chat. We want to say hello. Or if you're a friend that got invited, welcome to our painting. I say I have the nicest people in my groups. There. Now this one didn't vary as much, but I'll add a little bit of color, a little bit of layering to these after I get my greens in. Well, these are dry. Yeah. I kind of like how they are, just without doing a lot of layering and work. They're just fine on their own. Let's see if I can get a deeper rose. If I add violet to my rose mix, I just want to get a little bit deeper right in the center. So I use thicker paint. And it is still wet, so it's just adding a little bit of character. There we go. It's almost better than doing a lot of layering. Oh, my stems. A little bit of that there. And my violet mix. Somebody probably remembered. We were in Florida for the Florida Coast, Forgotten Coast plein air event. And when we came back, the cherry blossoms were blooming on these trees. It was so pretty. Just glorious. Okay, so I've got a lot of my flowers are in, and now I'll be varying my greens. So I have a phthalo yellow green. I'm just adding it directly to the yellow that I already had it there. And I'm going to go ahead and drop that in to that stem. And this one, they seem to be, oh, that doesn't have the rest of the stem. What did I do with my pen? You might discover this when you're painting. You could be missing the stem. There. Another green that's nice is when you add some blue to the green. So I'm adding a little bit of ultramarine or cobalt blue, and this gives me a blue-green. And it's still fairly light in that coffee consistency. There. And there. I noticed these stems just leaned a little bit more blue. There.
Cindy, I think Ingrid just added in the chat. This is her first time painting, and so she asked, "How do I get on your mailing list to see the recording?"
Oh, thanks. Just go to my website and subscribe. And do it today, because we're going to get this out as soon as we can. And then you'll be on my mailing list for the recording. Good question, and thank you for asking that. I usually send out an email about twice a month. If I have a lot going on, you may hear from me a little bit more. And I do have a lot going on right now, so you may get a few more than that. I added quinacridone gold to that mix. See, I can just keep going into this and changing it up. All right. Now the leaves, they're leaning a little bit of a medium green. So what do I use for that? I still want to vary. Notice I keep changing my colors everywhere I go. So I want to vary this. Sometimes I'll use green apatite as a base green. And yes, I may have a few leaves just basically green apatite. But even there in that space where I've got green apatite, I may grab another green, a yellow green, and connect it. So the colors are changing in those leaves. That was green apatite and phthalo yellow green, and I connected in the middle. So now the idea is vary the colors in those leaves and have fun with mixing different greens. Try not to make each petal one color. I could start with one and I can change it up. I can add green apatite or quinacridone gold to green apatite. It's all about changing color. Oh, did somebody have a question? I heard a little bit of background noise. There we go. Oh, I like it.
Cindy, Julie asked, "Do you drop the colors of the flowers in the leaves?"
I did in the stems. If you'd like, I'll show you. Yeah, I'll show you a little. Sometimes I'll put a little bit of the color in the leaf. of the flower. So maybe a touch of lavender in the leaf could be really pretty. Yeah, go for it. Don't feel limited at all. That is always a good idea. You want your colors to move around the page. So maybe a touch of the rose in the leaf, a little tiny bit of lavender goes a long way. In fact, lavender, if you've been painting with me for a while, you know it's kind of my magic color. It suggests shadows, it gives colors some depth. And it ties everything together. There we go. It's been 1 hour and we're getting close to finishing. There we go. Now, what I like is not only the positive space, but the negative space behind is varied. It keeps you interested, the flow and how everything's connected versus standing in a row. Get a few more leaves. Now, by making this a vignette, it made it a little simpler to paint because we don't have to get involved in the ground and shadows and all kinds of details. And that's part of what I like about Quick Sketch is you can just get away with keeping it simple. But even in a full painting, I'm thinking about all the same things that I'm showing you here. You know, the connections, relationships, the colors, dropping in. Here I am taking that lavender and dropping in a spot of it now and then. Oh, turquoise. We could add turquoise into that. This is cobalt teal blue. It's one of my favorite colors. And it gives you another beautiful green when you mix it in. In fact, I'll make this one. There we go. So there's a little spring painting. We'll paint along. What I'll do is show you a few pages of my journals so you can finish up. Is there anything else I would add? I kind of like it just the way it is. I will do a little bit of layering so you can see what that looks like. If you want to have more detail in your flowers or give it a little bit more depth, you can take even just a few of these. If it's dry, you can paint in some of those darker shapes that are in the depths of the flowers. Let's see, what's this one? Foreshadow. Violet. I want to do a lot of it because I think there's something wonderful about just keeping it simple. But see, by adding a little bit here and there, your flowers can have even more character. There we go. I don't think I need to do any more with that. But I am enjoying putting in just a little bit here and there. There we go. Now, my All About Watercolors, I'm having a spring sale right now. I usually have a sale in the spring and the fall. So if you're not ready now, you could come back then. We have monthly paint-alongs, and I take you to all kinds of places. I'll be taking you on my trips this year to Scotland and Provence and Sicily, probably when I get back, because I won't be there long enough to be able to paint live with you there. Let's see. And like I said, if you want, you can join. I have one room left in Sicily. Somebody had to cancel. There. See how I'm just adding a little bit of color on just a few areas to give it a tiny bit of depth. If you put it on all of them, it doesn't have the same power as just having a few areas here and there. There, and oh, this one. I think that's pretty good. So there we go. And then when I sign, I see one spot. There's always somewhere that you think, oh, I'll just add a little bit more. When I sign, I usually sign inside the painting, not down in here, because it can get cropped off if you make copies of it. So if I sign maybe right in there, and you can always come back later and do more line work if you feel like you want to add more character. You can do that at the end. Some people draw with a pencil and then add the lines later, but I feel like it doesn't have the same energy and it takes twice as long. So I do recommend using a pen for that. Let's give you a few more minutes and I will move this aside. So you can still see it, but I'll show you a few journal pages. And then we'll do a group picture. My mom looks like she's pretty finished.
Yeah.
It looks
I
good.
don't like the lavender one at all. But
Bring some rose into it.
that might help.
So the other journal, and I do like this journal. I think it's going to be great. I'll use it for Provence and maybe Sicily, and then for Scotland. I have a journal for Scotland. I've already painted it right on the first page, which is so rare, but I went for it. This was in, is this Quick Sketch? I demoed this in one of my classes. And so this is my Scotland journal, and it's the Etcher Lab Perfect Sketchbook, if you want to try one of those. Oh, thank you. Oh, I love your messages. That's wonderful.
If you were going to put a background in, what would you do on the flowers?
You know, I'd probably just get it wet and keep it use all the colors that are already in there.
Cindy, can we just kind of splatter a little bit?
Oh yeah, I can splatter.
Yeah.
Good.
Okay. Thank you. I love your painting. It's a cake.
So this is also from Sketchbook. This is one where I splattered, and I'll add a little bit of splatter to the one we've got, just so you can see what that looks like. Yeah, whoops, it's regular watercolor paper. This is Fabriano paper, and this one, I don't know what kind it is, but it's great. Look how thick it is, and you don't see any warping or bending in it. So I'm liking this. Splatter. Okay. I love splatter. Thank you for asking about that. Oh, thanks, Connie. I'm so glad you could join us. Wasn't Florida amazing? And there I painted on, where's the water? The paper towels.
Oh, sorry,
That's okay.
there was no place.
Yeah, I know. We have a small space here. So if you want to splatter, Actually, I could have just kept that there. I usually have a puddle of the colors that I'm using. There we go. And the yellow, I've got clean water over here. So I have some yellow. And it doesn't hurt to practice because you may like what happens and you might not. So all I do is get some water on there. It's probably the same coffee consistency, and then tap like this up and down with the brush. And the more water you have in there, the bigger the little spots are going to be. So what I'd like to do, I don't want to get a bunch of spots right on the flowers, but there's such a pattern of them that I think I'm going to get a little bit, and that's okay, because I can always dab up the ones that land on the flowers if I don't want them. So that's yellow, which you can't see at all. Here's rose. There. But isn't this fun? I just wanted to have fun painting today, so I hope you enjoyed it and maybe learned something. Next week, I'll be painting rocks. And actually, yes, rocks, definitely. And the green, I'm using the green. I use the colors that are already in the painting. And remember, if you don't want them landing in an area, you can dab them up real quick, or you can cover them with a paper towel. I think I will also add lavender. And there we go. That was fun. It will end up on your clothes, so watch out. Hopefully I didn't get you, Mom.
Well, I'm pretty colorful anyway, so.
Oh, I'm so glad you enjoyed it. And Deanna, yeah, Professor Lewis' class was excellent. It's good to take classes. You know, whatever level you're at, always the classes keep you going, and artists are always wanting to learn more. This is drawn with a pencil. Oh, thank you, Camille. Yeah, we'll get the recording out. There, I'm just showing you a few pages from my journal. This is a quick sketch that was in my Instagram. The colors I used are on my supply list, and I will include that in my newsletter I'll send out with the link. I think it was in the travel list that has been in my newsletter. This was one of my favorite sketchbooks. I like collecting stickers while I'm traveling, and I put those on my covers. Notice sometimes I use a pencil. There you can see splatter. Oh,
Cindy, is the are the specifics of the pen you use on your supply list?
yes. Yes,
Is
there's
it permanent ink?
It's permanent, it's waterproof. Yes.
Thank you.
Yes, and I like the gray too. Gray is a nice color. It almost looks like a pencil. Oh, Joni, I'm glad. I can't wait to see everyone's paintings. We'll do a group shot here in a minute. There's that same one I did with a pencil, and I also drew it out with a pen. So I go back and forth. I think this is an all about watercolors or quick sketch demo.
That's beautiful.
And it was all drawn with pen. Everybody did such a great job on that one. We've got a video of that from the Riviera, this awesome village. And this is one that I did with, I think, everyone in my groups last year while we were out on the coast. I'll be back there this year, so I may do another one. I love that little garden up there. So just some ideas what you can put in your journals. And I find, oh, hi, Keiko. I find it's just a treasure to have these rather than try to do a master. And this was from Hawaii. We had a group paint along while we were out there too. Just fun. It's great to paint in your journal. So if you want to paint more with me, look at my programs or just be on my list and you'll get invitations to all these events. So what I'd like to do now, hopefully you've all finished. And I will stay for questions. Any questions in a minute? I'd like to get a group shot. Let's put this out. Yes, all my colors are in my newsletters, and when you sign up for any program, you get a list. Oh, I understand. It's hard to watch and paint at the same time. So I was hoping even if you just did one, that's great. And if not, just smile during the pictures. So feel free to turn on your camera so we don't get a bunch of black spots. And if you don't want to, that's okay too. Don't run away.
Where do we turn on the camera?
Down at the bottom, well, if you're on a computer, down at the bottom of the screen, it says video.
Okay.
And if you click on that, you should be able to turn your picture on. You probably can't see yourself, but often you'll turn up at the very top.
Oh, so we just hold it up or something? Yeah.
Yeah, everyone will just hold up their pictures. Oh, good. And you're all in different groups. I have 5 groups. Oh, wow. Look at those. Yeah, hold up your pictures. And I will be doing this 5 times. So smile every time. All right, I'm getting ready. 1, 2, 3. Happy spring. I'll go to the next page. So, and you don't know what page you're on, so just keep smiling. 1, 2, 3. Happy spring. Oh, my newsletter is going to have so many pictures in it. I love it. Okay, I've got a few more people turning on their screens, and if you don't, that's okay too. I think it's just putting you at the end. Okay, getting ready. What a beautiful collection of flowers. 1, 2, 3. Happy spring. They're gorgeous. So what I'd love to do at the end, and I could probably only do about 10 or so, is have you, if you wanted to have be spotlighted or share your paintings, raise your hand in the reactions. There's a little heart on the screen and it'll pop you up at the top. And I'll spotlight a few people. I'd love to spotlight all of you because I want to celebrate what you've done today. And we'll see how it went. Sarah, I see you put your hand up first. Are you ready? Let's see, add spotlight. And take mine off. Wonderful. See, this is what I love. Everyone has their own design.
So I'm going to send this to my daughter-in-law for Mother's Day, and it's going to be a card. So I'm going to fold it so there'll be the painting on the front, the back.
Brilliant.
Do something in the middle.
That's gorgeous. Absolutely great idea. Thanks, Sarah.
Thank you.
Love it. And you
It was
can all
fun.
give hearts and say wows. Okay, here comes Natish. Natish, let's see. There we go. Natish. Oh, that's a great design. I want it for my wallpaper.
Yeah, for
Isn't
sure.
that great? You're getting lots of hearts. Wonderful. Thank you. Okay, here comes Tiffany. Well, looks like I can get through a few of these. Oh, that's all Tiffany. That's your style.
That was fun. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome. I think that's your Mother's Day card.
It is. I love it.
It's absolutely gorgeous.
And
See what she did in the background? Just add a little bit of those colors without getting too defined. She's got a great style. You can see all the flowers around her. It's one of her favorite subjects. Thank you, Tiffany.
Thank
We'll
you.
see you tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay, Jade. Hi, Jade. Let's see. Since you've got blur on, it's not gonna capture it. Yeah, you put it by your face. I love it. Great design. Which flower is your favorite of all those? Oh, we can't hear you.
There we go. I think that this one probably at the
Yes.
end.
There's always a favorite.
Yeah, I love that one. This one, the red one I had some trouble on with my water control, so that one's my least favorite.
That happens every time you do a group of anything. There's always a favorite and a least favorite. That's why I don't do portraits with lots of people in them. That's wonderful. Thanks, Jade. Okay, it says iPad 2, so you'll have to announce your name.
Hi, Keiko.
Oh, iPad 2, that's me, Holly.
Holly.
This is my first time here, and let's see here.
Oh, looks like you had fun.
Oh,
I
that's
did.
beautiful.
I love contour. So that really appealed to me.
I like it.
Thank you.
I know, it's gorgeous.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thanks for joining us. Okay, here comes Sandy. This is my favorite part. Those are beautiful.
Thank you. It's my first time with you, and I usually don't use pen first. I usually just go at it, but so this is really good practice for me. I love it. Thank you so much.
Oh, it's wonderful. Very good drawing. Isn't it amazing what happens when you just go for it with a pen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Thank you so much, Sandy.
Thank you.
Cindy, how to put the hands up? I don't know where the sign is.
Oh, there's a reaction
Ah,
at the bottom.
okay.
And just try there. There's a heart.
Heart. Oh,
Yeah,
heart.
look at that. Oh, Carmela, I didn't warn you. Sorry.
There she goes.
Oh,
Very
beautiful.
Oh, I love it. Ooh, I like the colors.
Yeah.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
I thought
You love the
I might have
colors.
gone too strong again.
No.
I like the contrast. I love the contrast.
Thank you. I love this doing the way the way you did the yellow.
Yes.
I just love the way you handle the water flow and you're just great, Cindy.
Oh, thank you,
Great teacher.
Carmela. It's always great to see you.
Yes.
Thank you for sharing. It's gorgeous.
Thank you.
Okay, Sandra, we're just going to keep sharing here. Sandra, just
wow.
soft and
Very soft.
lovely.
Very lovely.
Gorgeous. Which flower is your favorite? I picked the same one. I love it. Don't you discover things as you're painting? Oh, you're muted, so we can't hear you. There we go.
Yeah, I like this one up here too.
I like it.
Thank you. Thank you very much. That was fun.
Absolutely gorgeous. Thank you for joining us today. All right, Sharon. Oh, let's see what Sharon does. She's always surprising me. Oh, look at that.
I love the colors.
No, thank you. Yeah, I usually don't go straight with the pen, but I did this time, and I'm really glad I did.
Isn't it fun?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does all the work. So all you need to do is put a little color down. Those are gorgeous.
Thank you.
And
That was a lot of fun.
I love the blue and the rose and those leaves at the very bottom. It's magic. Thank you.
Thank you.
I hope you all post these. Okay, Sandra. Whoops. I accidentally got both of you. Where'd Sandra go? There you are. I already had you up here.
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
I'm going to Helen and I'll take both of you off. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Where did Helen go?
I put my
Here.
hands up, but I don't know what happened.
Replace spotlight.
Oh, wait.
No, it keeps doing there.
Raise
Replace.
hand. Okay.
There. Oh. Don't touch anything except unmute yourself.
Okay.
Do we need to raise our hand to
Yeah.
show our work?
Yes. You can unmute when you need to. Okay, I'm trying spotlight. Why isn't she spotlighting?
I don't know.
It keeps going back to poor Sandra. Just smile. I've got to find myself. Gallery. See if I can put it somewhere else. So poor.
I see you.
Where am I?
Upper right, down to from top, almost on the right.
Oh, I saw that. Okay, I found me. And Helen, your camera. Okay. Now, replace spotlight. She's not coming up. Let me try Joni. That one worked. I'll try again, Helen, in a minute. I don't know why it's working with you. Oh,
wow.
You see that?
Yes, she's got
Used this photo I had from going there last year too, and I just wanted to catch the energy.
You did. Wow.
I think that's my favorite one, and I was worried that I was being too bold, but it actually turned out better than the other ones.
Oh, it's magnificent. There's a great background, everybody.
And I went a little crazy with the splatters. I was like, I'm just gonna go for it, splatter everything, flowers and all. So
it's wonderful. You've got to frame that one.
Thanks. Okay, it was fun.
One of your best of all
I
your
just let
flowers.
my brush dance all over the thing, and I was like, I don't care.
It's stunning.
Tulip party.
It's a party, yes.
Like a party, you can feel the energy.
Awesome. Thank you, Joni. I'm
Thanks,
trying
Cindy.
Helen. I'll see you tomorrow. Okay.
Definitely. Okay.
Trying Helen again.
Can't see me. Oh,
I don't know why. It's not.
Yeah.
I see you up above, but it's for some reason it's not letting me spotlight you.
Oh, that's okay.
And it's stuck on Joni.
I'm having trouble with my Zoom, I think.
That
But
could
I
be
really
it.
enjoyed this. So thank you.
I'm so glad. Just send me a picture.
Okay.
Marilyn, replace spotlight. See, Marilyn's working. She's got a mat on it.
She does.
A mat always makes something look better.
It does.
Oh,
That's
wow.
beautiful.
Can I show you the this plein air that I Thanksgiving point this year?
Beautiful. Oh, you went there. What time? When did you go?
So I went the 1st of April.
That's probably when it was nice.
Before the freezing, all the weather, and that it's been a hard year, hasn't it?
It has, definitely. That's beautiful. Thank you for sharing that.
And then this is the one that I did from the brochure.
Oh, yes. I recognize that spot.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's really beautiful garden. It goes on and on.
Does yeah, it's 7 gardens. Yeah.
7 gardens. Oh, and you've got the t-shirt.
I have my t-shirt. Yes.
She's all in.
Yeah.
That's great. Thank you.
Thank you.
Susan. Replay spotlight. All right, Susan, I'm glad you're taking your time. You're muted. You're still muted. We can't. Can you unmute, Susan? Because we can't hear you. Her drawing's amazing.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I have never been brave enough to follow you along with a pen. So I cheated a bit and I blocked in lightly with pencil where I wanted the flowers and then went for it. And I had so much fun. Thank you.
Oh, you're so welcome. It's beautiful. Gorgeous. Okay, Susan. Susan from Seattle. There we go. Hi, Susan. Oh, grade 5.
That's fun.
My sound.
Yeah, your sounds. You're the one. That's okay.
She's really vibrant.
My sound goes crazy.
But I do want to say, your drawing's beautiful. Your colors are beautiful.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. It was fun. I haven't painted in a while, so I'm a little rusty.
To mute you on that. It's beautiful to see you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Let's see. Lisa. Lisa. Hi there, Lisa.
Hi there, Cindy. How are you?
Great.
Wonderful.
Lisa, Lisa where were you? You were in the Alps?
No, I didn't go to the Alps with you. I went to
Belgium.
Park City.
I know I painted with you.
Yeah, Park City.
That's it. I'm going back to Park City this summer. I just have to nail the date. Great drawings. I love the intensity of those tulips in the middle, the drama in there, and the layering of color. And you've got that cool, is that a stamp that you use for your signature, or that's just how you sign it?
That's how I sign it.
Very cool. Very cool. Thank you so much for sharing. It's great to see you again.
Good to see you too. Thank you.
I don't know where it's coming from. Stacy. Oh, and you're muted.
Sorry. Quick sketch is my favorite, and I love it.
Doesn't that? It's just
Lovely.
gorgeous.
Thank you. Just to relax with you guys today, this is a gift.
Oh, thank you. It is relaxing, isn't it?
Yes.
And with
I needed it.
flowers, they're freeing. Your shapes are beautiful, your colors, it's gorgeous.
Thank you, Cindy.
Thank you. Let's see. And I'm going to Keiko. Keiko. I'm going to see you in Sicily, right?
That's gorgeous.
Yes, isn't that beautiful?
Lovely.
I love the light
Yes.
that you saved
It's just
in
beautiful.
there. And that's a great example of putting some color in the background.
Mm-hmm.
It's lovely. Thank you, Keiko. You are all warmed up. Tree, oh, yes. I'm sorry, muted. You're muted right now. Can you unmute?
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so I did little composition of first I didn't know that that picture was random, so I I painted random like this, but I did a little composition using your flowers and the scenery. This little composition I made, your flowers, and it's like we call it talking flowers.
I love it.
Look like this guy wanted to join the conversation.
Yeah, it keeps your eye moving through the painting.
So I thought it's good to have a little story.
Absolutely. I love your sky in there.
Thank
Just
you.
you can put flowers almost anywhere, right?
Yeah, that's what I did. I kind of just position where should I put, So I thought, well, let's make him join the conversation, I thought.
That's a step up, definitely. Thank you so much, Keiko.
Thank you. Thank you, Cindy. It
I
was
love seeing your
wonderful.
pictures from your trip. That
Thank you. Oh, I hate to take up time, but this is, I was in Japan.
Oh, wow.
Look at the tulip field we had. And it's like an ambassador almost. This real windmill, they shipped it from Holland, and then they reassembled
it. Did.
Isn't that cool?
That is cool.
Well, there are a lot of tulips over there. So I was a Dutch girl.
I love it.
Just
I
about
loved
me.
it. When I was
Thank
there,
you.
I noticed they had a lot of sunflowers.
Yes,
I was
that's
there,
my
but
mom's
I
favorite
never saw
flower.
the tulips. So very cool.
Thank you.
Okay, Trina. Replace spotlight.
Hello.
Hi, Trina. Those are beautiful. I like your style.
Yes. Thank you. I think I kind of want to add some splatters, but I'd never done splatters, so I thought I'd wait and try it
Yeah, it's
out.
good to practice a little bit.
Yeah.
Because once you do it, they're kind of there.
I love those. Wow.
I know.
Beautiful.
Notice she doesn't have the lines. You just drew free. You just painted, drew with your paintbrush.
I did, but I also did just on some of them, I did a really light sketch, just for placement of the different tulips and poppy. And then I just painted. But I actually looked for my Faber-Castell pen. I thought I had one and I didn't have it, and I thought, well, I'll just, just paint. It was a lot of fun though today.
Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Yeah,
I took
very
a picture.
inspiring.
That's beautiful.
It
Oh,
is
thank you.
beautiful. Okay, let's see. Robin's next. Thank you, Trina.
Thank you.
Oh, stunning.
Oh,
I think
gorgeous.
we could have an art show. These are all really good.
I am so impressed with everybody's work I've seen so far. I've been taking pictures. Keiko, I love the story. I want to think, well, this little guy maybe wants to get away. He's kind of shy. I mean, I love that you had a story that's just beautiful.
Well,
That's wonderful. And I'm going to brag that I'm one of Cindy's oldest students and longest running students. I started 2019 in her first quick sketch. And I'm still doing it. I love it. So thank you, Cindy.
It shows progress. Yay.
Yeah, thank you for your inspiration and all you do for all your students. So thank you.
That's
Thank you,
beautiful.
Robin.
Wow.
I don't know. I have a student that's 92.
Okay, well, that's got me beat by a bit, but I've been with you. Maybe there are a few of us that started
Online. Right. My first group of online students.
Carla and Eva, and there's a few. Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you
I
for
love
everything
it.
you do for us.
Thank you so much, Robin. Okay, Anita, we just keep getting hands up. So there we go.
Wow. That's
Vibrant.
Gorgeous.
That flower in the front has so much punch. And your shapes are gorgeous, Anita.
It's really nice.
Oh, you're muted. Can you unmute? I kept having to mute because we're getting back.
There you go.
There we go.
Thank you. Yep. Yeah,
Gorgeous.
I haven't been in your class for a while, but I appreciate it today. It was fun.
Oh, we're glad to have you whenever it works.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, and happy Mother's Day to everyone.
Yes, thank you.
All right. Mary. It's like we all have mothers.
Oh,
Wonderful.
beautiful.
That's lovely.
Isn't that gorgeous? It's lovely, Mary.
Thank you.
I love your color changes. I haven't said that, but almost everyone has done beautiful color changes. And so I'm celebrating that. Which flower is your favorite?
Well, I kind of enjoyed popping the blue into the tulip up there at the bottom.
See, that's the magic, isn't it? When you add an
I
unexpected.
got sneaky and put a rose off to the side with some alizarin crimson.
That works. Yeah, just varying your colors and the values everywhere. It's wonderful. Thank you, Mary. All right, I'm going to Torkin.
Dorkin, yeah.
Torkin.
This is my first class.
Oh, welcome.
Terrific. Beautiful.
Very, very fun.
You know, we're getting a little breakup here, but I want to say these are fabulous.
Still painting on. Well, it was so fun. And yeah. Thanks, Sandy, for all that you're doing to.
Oh, you know, I grew up with artists in my family, and I just want everyone to feel that the love of it, you know, the coming together and the encouragement and the possibilities. That's the best thing. I would do this every day if I could. So thank you for joining us today.
Thank you.
Mary.
This was Mary.
Oh, I already had Mary. Uh-oh.
Already.
Am I having? Okay, I already went there. Susan. Okay, I think Susan's the last one. Spotlight for everyone. There we go. Hi, Susan.
Here's mine.
Oh, that's stunning.
Oh, gorgeous.
Don't you think these could be on a card, on a poster?
Beautiful.
It's interesting that you came up with the tulips, because this past month I do monoprint woodcuts usually, so I'm working with watercolor in a different format. So this is one of the pieces I just did.
I like that.
Wow.
So everyone is different because you paint the block and do the print in entirety.
All at once. That's very interesting. I like your graphic style.
Yes.
Beautiful
Thank
design work.
Wow.
This one probably goes faster. Well, the painting part goes faster.
The carving and design, it's the white line woodcut process is so much fun because every single one is different, you know, because you're and mixing the paint right on the block, and the paper is different. It's very absorbent. This is unbleached mulberry, so you get softer colors.
Beautiful.
Fascinating.
Beautiful. I haven't done anything like that since college, but it makes me want to try.
Can I see it again? Can you lift it up? Because I want to take a photo.
The woodcut.
Oh, that's lovely.
A little bit higher.
Lovely.
Higher. Isn't that gorgeous?
Yes.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing. That reminds me of those Japanese silk screen, you know, the textile.
Looks very
I use Japanese carving tools. This is another version.
Wow.
Those are stunning.
Gosh, that's stunning. I want to do that.
Thank you for sharing that. Okay.
And I learned the technique from a Smithsonian Zoom class with Sue Fierstein.
Oh, wonderful.
And then last year at our local art organizations, Art in the Park, I took first place in the printmaking division using that method.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
We're happy to have you join us today.
I'm sorry, what kind of art is that? What do you call that, Paul?
It's called Provincetown Prints or White Line Woodcut. white line because you leave a groove on it's a plywood block, and you have your design on it in reverse, of course, and then the paper is actually attached to the block so that you act as a hinge, and you paint one area, make your impression, lift it up, paint the next area. So you're mixing the paint right on the block for the most part.
Like a
So they're all
hook,
model prints
the
within a
hook
wood
side.
format.
Monet and
That's
you know
what
the
we studied.
Van Gogh and
Let's see what she
Monet,
says
they're
about it.
influenced by
Let me
this
see what she says about it.
woodcutter guy.
Did I lose her? There we go.
Woodcutter block art.
Oh, wonderful. Well, maybe that's something we look at doing sometime.
You're Miss Hokusai. Have you ever heard of Hokusai? Yeah,
Yes.
the woodcutter.
Yes.
That reminds me of that a lot. That's beautiful.
Yeah. I
so
think that's a much more intricate process for those. I think they're done in succession as opposed to this is done just all at once. So this is probably a faster process, but it is done with watercolor.
Okay, I see Meredith. Some people don't know how to raise their hand in here, so I'm going to spotlight them too. Thank you, Susan.
Thank you so much,
Thank
Susan.
you. Cancel Meredith. I'm trying Meredith. There we go. There, Meredith. Oh, happy spring. That's beautiful, Meredith. We love seeing what you do in here.
Wow, how cute.
Yep. Is she goes for it with her paintbrush. We love it.
Now it's dark.
And Carol let me know that she wanted to share. Wave at me, and maybe I can see you on my screen. I don't see there.
Well,
Oh,
hi
there
there.
it is. I found you.
Okay.
I
This is
found
my first
There we
my
go.
first class with you. It was so much fun because I always
colors.
draw before I start, and this was really, really fun.
Wonderful. It is, isn't it? It's just so freeing.
So vibrate.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you, Carol. Great work. There's
Thank
a
you.
lot of
Thank you.
joy today.
Yes.
Seeing
It was so
everyone
much fun.
paint.
I never would have just gone in there with a pen because that's it. You
I
can't erase it.
know. It takes a lot of courage, doesn't it?
Yeah, but it's fun. It's there and that's it. You got to go with what you did.
Yes. And that's what's great to do when you're traveling,
Yeah,
because
no,
you
that was
don't
a lot
have
of
a lot
fun.
of
Thank you.
time and you can enjoy the drawing part of it. So
I did draw that whole thing that you gave us, the reference. And then
yeah.
I just ended up just doing the pen and just going that way. So that was a lot of fun. Thank you very much.
Thank you for jumping in with both feet and your arm. Okay, I'll
Thanks
bring
again.
this back
Bye-bye.
to mine. I think I've been around to everybody. I wanted to show you my mom's though.
Oh.
Oh, yes. Here, come sit in my spot.
I have to move my chair to get there.
Let's see. My spotlight. I'm going to let my mom sit in so she can say hi. And
we haven't seen her in a while.
I know. And here's her painting. Okay, Mom. She looks like a tulip today.
I do look like a tulip.
Oh, look at that.
Oh my
Oh,
God,
that
so
looks
cute.
great.
Yeah, I'm all tulipy today.
Yes, that's fabulous.
So happy Mother's Day, everybody.
Yes.
Oh,
This is to you. Happy Mother's Day.
Oh, thank you.
Happy Mother's Day
Thanks.
to everybody.
I know. Look at her painting. Isn't that good?
It's great. Look at
Fabulous.
that.
But you learned
Oh
something.
my goodness.
Yeah, you did good.
Thanks.
There, I put you on the spot.
Yeah, you did.
We're like miniature people in the tulips.
Oh my goodness.
So that was fun today. Thank you for joining me.
Yes. Oh, thank you, Cindy.
Thank you. Thank you for everything.
Thanks, Cindy.
We haven't seen International Artist Magazine. grab one. I'm on the
Yes.
calendar.
Yes.
I got one
Yes.
already.
Yes.
Put a star, Cindy.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I hope to see you again. And I'll send out the link and of the video. It'll process and we'll get it out there. And then I'll also send you an invitation to next Friday's paint along. Not this week, but next week with
Great.
Okay.
Daniel.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
I appreciate you.
Happy spring.
Happy spring.
Take care.
Thank you. Take care of yourself.
Cindy,
Yes.
I'm sorry. I had a dentist appointment, so I missed an awful lot of it. Your demo.
Mm-hmm.
Will you have? I heard a video. You said you'll have a video.
Yes, I'm recording it.
Ah.
And I will send the link out this week. It may be right away, but it may take me a few days because I'm flying to California tomorrow.
Oh, I appreciate it. Thank you.
I'll get
Thank
it
you.
out.
I
That way-
appreciated what I did say. See.
Oh, good. Yeah,
Oh,
we'll get it
yeah.
out because I want you to be able to do a painting for Thursday. Or spring, you know. I always say it's sisters and daughters and aunts and moms and grandmas and wives, you know. There's a woman somewhere that you might want to share this with, and if not, it's just for you. So thank you.
Oh, it's wonderful. Thank you so much today.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Figure out how to.
Absolutely. More to come.
Thank you. Cindy, I tried the first time portrait.
Oh, I'm so excited.
You want to see it? It's my granddaughter and the dog.
Oh, raise your hand in the chat.
Oh,
and then you'll
raise
pop
your
up.
hand. Okay, hold on. That's technical. Hold on how to do that. I did that once.
Yeah,
so
you found
again.
your way there.
Just say thumbs up. No?
Oh, that works. I found you. Oh, look at that.
My goodness.
So I had no clue what to do, but I just did it.
Isn't that
Any
wonderful?
critique?
That's weird.
I need a constructive criticism.
I always think the eyes are
Yeah.
the most important part of the painting,
Right.
and the nose. So I think that the dog could use maybe a little highlight in the eye, and on the face, we're kind of losing the nose. So,
Okay.
you know, you got the two holes in the nose, but the outer part of the nostrils.
How do you get out of a Zoom?
Oh, you just go to the end. There's an end button, and you can go out of that there. Yes, and maybe.
I'm sorry, I was trying to yell to my husband.
Oh, that's okay.
How do you close the Zoom?
And then
Get out of the Zoom.
It says leave. You have a leave.
Oh, it does.
That's all right.
Okay.
And then use a mix of skin tone
Uh-huh.
and warm up the skin. So yellow, a little yellow and rose.
Okay.
And
Okay.
just do a light wash over the face.
Okay.
I hate to because it's hard to open.
Okay, I'll do that. Thank you so much, but oh my gosh, that was a lot of work.
Yes, it's beautiful.
Thank you. My dog is Lucy. She's 12 years old, but very active.
Oh, we love dogs.
Yeah, I know you're a dog person.
Thanks, Keiko.
Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Sure.
Thank you.
Now we get a little background noise. It's the very end. Yes, feel free to email me anytime with questions. And I hope to see you more when you can make it. So thank you. Yeah, I'm having a little slowness on the Zoom. Did you see that? I don't know why I did that. Anyway, thank you, everybody. Happy spring. We're heading towards the very end of April, and I hope to see you in May. Take care. Thank you. Little technical difficulties sometimes. There we go. I'll bring this up. Anybody who wants to take a screenshot. And thank you to everyone who joined us, and we'll see this later. I hope you post it. And if you're in one of my groups, post it there, post it on Instagram, just share the joy of painting watercolors. Thank you. Oh, somebody, Susan, your computer. Yeah, you may have two microphones on. I could be doing it. That's what it is. All right, I'm going to turn off the record. Thank you.